Hello, for my known and unknown students, I prepared these videos. Rather, it is a series of videos. In these videos, we will see how to prepare for exam or how to prepare for Viva or in short, how our study should be managed. First of all, what you have to do is remove negative thoughts from your mind. Means some student may say that well, I have got such less mark in this semester, that semester, last year, etc. etc. So remove this negative thought. Means it indirectly tells or assumes that I may not be able to do good. No, remove this thought and whatever time available with you, in that time what you can do, that you think. This kind of positive thinking is very essential, or it has good effect not only from the examination point of view or study. It is applicable in daily life also, or for any other person, not necessarily a student. Always you have to say that yes, aham brahmasmi, or you can say I am a son of a gun. If you are a girl, you should say I am a daughter of a gun. Daughter of a gun means bullet. So this positive thinking is a must. Means well, I have got less mark, alright, forget it. This much time is gone, now very short, very small amount of time is available. Well, that you can decide, or that you can manage. But whatever mistake you have made in earlier exams or earlier semester or year, that you don't make it again. Then it will be troublesome. Means again and again you are losing the marks or your performance is not good. So this should not happen. Now whatever time available, start planning and manage your time. Time management is also very important. Plus first you have to plan. Plan in the sense, well, I will do this much at this time, this much at that time, etc. Because planning is very important. It is said that fail to plan is plan to fail. Means if you don't plan, there is no guarantee or there is no hope whether you will succeed in your that whole program or work or study, whatever. So you have to plan it properly. For a student, from examination point of view, why I am telling you the word again and again, examination, study? Because for some student, the word examination is very deadly. The moment I utter the word examination, they are afraid or there is some kind of fear. So this fear also you have to remove or you have to reduce. One cannot remove it totally. It will be always there, but its percentage or its amount you can decrease. So slowly, one by one point we will see. Now immediate what you have to do is go through the past question papers. That gives you the idea what kind of question was asked. Past question papers means say at least 2-3 years past question papers, go through it. You can go earlier also. There may be problem of change in the syllabus. The change in the syllabus means some topics are added, some are deleted, some topics you have to study in details, or this portion is, or this part is cut, these points are cut, like that. So there is no any harm in going through earlier question papers also, because the moment you read that question, you immediately understand, yes, this I have to study, or this is not in our syllabus, so omit it and go ahead. So don't be afraid of change in the syllabus, but don't wait for entire syllabus is taught, because sometimes it may happen that at the end, time available for you going through all question papers is very small, because you have to study so many subjects and then so many question papers. So better my advice to you is this, go topic wise. Once a topic is taught, go through the question papers. Check whether you can solve these questions or not, numericals, these questions you can answer or not, or numericals you can solve it or not. This is one part, means going through the past question papers. Plus, along with your syllabus copy, you will have textbooks, for means names of your textbook, reference book. Many times below that chapter of the textbook, they give some review questions. Go through these review questions. Check whether you can answer that question or solve that numerical or not. And if you have any difficulty, well in advance, be alert. In the sense, if you have good friends or whatever friends you have, discuss among them. Do you know the answer of this question, or I don't know how to solve this problem? And if there are like-minded students, you form one group, and then you can approach to your teacher. By forming this group, make the group little larger, because if only one or two students or even single student goes and approaches the teacher, for a teacher it is very difficult. Imagine there are 50-60 students in one class. Each and every student is approaching the teacher and wasting his time for saying again and again the same thing. Better to form a group. If it is a group of boys, in your class there are some girls, take some girls along with you and then approach the teacher. Then there is a general feeling also is like this. This is the common problem, and teacher may give you some suggestion, because now you are grown up. At this level, means college student level, guidance of teacher is limited, and one should not expect spoon feeding also. Means teacher will tell you, well, you refer this book or go through this book, you may find some more information or your understanding will be better. Or he may tell you, you want to solve more numericals, go for this book, solve it, and then you will get the idea. Like that you have to find out some solution on this problem or other difficulty. If time is less, then it is very difficult. If you are doing this well in advance, then there is enough time and you can manage. So this you have to do immediately. And as I told you, teacher's guidance is only for limited points. Means he will suggest only the book. It is like Sri Krishna in Mahabharata. He says that Nadhari Shastra Karimi Goshti Sangena Yukticha Char. Means I will not take anything in my hand and fight. I will tell you some things which are very useful for you, or wise thing like this. So take teacher's guidance in this sense. Don't expect that when I go to my teacher and this problem I cannot solve numerical, he will sit down with me and get it solved or guide me. This is some kind of personal coaching, personal teacher or tutor kind thing. In college, you should not expect like this, because teacher has also some problem in the sense some work, so many things he has to do, and he cannot spend such time with each student or considerable number of students. So think from this point of view, then you can manage things in a better way. Now one more point is this option. Some student put some portion for option in the beginning itself. Means don't look at that chapter at all. Why? Because that chapter may be difficult, or concept wise or numerical wise, or that student may not have attended that particular chapter, was absent for some reasons. So don't do like this. Do at least some part of it. If not 100%, say 80%, 70%, 60%, or some part, or or the part which is doable. Then what happens is that at a time of examination, when there is a question, solve any 5 and there are 7 or 8 questions. If you have already put it for the option, then it is very difficult. Now you have no option. Whatever questions available, you have to solve compulsory. And it may happen that some difficult question may appear in that. So don't do like that. Do partially that chapter, means not fully. So that if by chance there is one question, you know that I cannot write it 100%, but to certain extent I can write. So execute your option carefully. Means at the time of examination, not well in advance or early when you start your study. Don't put, well, there are 6 chapters, I will put this one chapter for option. No. And especially for professional courses, engineering, medicine, pharmacy, one should not do this. Whatever given in your syllabus or curriculum, whatever that thing you are supposed to know, or it is expected that students should know all these things. Now imagine, means this I am giving you just example. Suppose any patient goes to doctor and tells him and he tells his symptoms, and imagine doctor tells him, well, I remember these symptoms somewhere in my MBBS third year or second year, or there was some book, but I had at that time kept it for option. I don't know exactly, please wait, I will search my book or I will ask somebody. The moment doctor tells you this thing to that patient, patient will run immediately away from him. He will say that what horrible doctor is this. So this should not happen. Means no option. Option for these professional courses. Not only for professional courses, for any student, whatever given to him, yes, he is supposed to study. So keeping in mind this strategy for option, you decide how to execute. Means you have to execute the option carefully. Then only you can go through it satisfactorily. Now, as I told you from the beginning, remove the negative thoughts or negative thinking and do whatever possible for you. Means whatever I have time available, well, I will plan this study or preparation for exam, viva, or whatever is given to you. Should not be fearful. All these processes should be treated as, means of course you have to take care proper of this thing, as a joyful processes. Means learning is a joy, or learning, studying, appearing for the exam should be a journey of joy and you have to enjoy it. In today's video, we will stop here.